In the United States. But I'll tell you what's actually stupid, what I think is stupid about the broadcast. Not the broadcast. I think it's having those guys there on the debate stage raising their hands is stupid. It's absolutely stupid. It's cheap. It's ghetto. Why can't they have, it's so simple. Go to Radio Shack. Hey, is Radio Shack a thing still? Go to Amazon, go to Amazon, and just get a buzzer for everybody. Just put a buzzer on everybody's platform there, dais. I guess you call it a dais where they stand at. Get everyone a buzzer, and then instead of standing there like 4-year-olds going like raising your hands like little Nazi 4-year-olds, they should put a buzzer. You just push the buzzer, it lights up, and then the moderator moderates. Is that too complicated? How are you guys going to solve healthcare? How are you guys going to solve your border crisis? First, there's no border crisis. Second, first, how are you guys going to solve Medicaid or whatever you want to call it? How are you going to solve healthcare? How are you going to solve your deficit? How are you going to solve your international relations when you can't just go to Amazon, order Amazon Prime, order some buzzers overnight, put them all on for everybody, and then if they want to speak, push it down, and the thing lights up. Is that too complicated? Is that too complicated? You guys, you want me to put my vote in the trust of? You want me to put my percentage of $100 trillion in the hands of a party that can't figure out a goddamn motherfucking button? How's it? It's go to Staples. It's a smart button. Beep. Good idea. Thanks, motherfucker. So, like, seriously. Oh, and then you act like a high school kid. Holy jeez. Like, is it really that complicated? Is it really that complicated? Holy jeez. So, like, jeez. It's so ridiculously amateur. It's not even funny. It's ridiculous. It's fucking embarrassing. Oh man, I'm swearing on hump day. Well, I gotta calm my language down. Guys, it's absolutely embarrassing. Next time, there's so many political people who watch the Sunny Side. Guys, it's embarrassing. Go tell your people to go to the freaking dollar store, pick up some buzzers, and go, and, you know, it's you guys should be embarrassed. Jeez. And the question, you know, and the line of questioning is purely pointed. It's pointed questioning with a major bias. Holy smokes, it's embarrassing. That whole concept of Elizabeth Warren going on and on about what happened in the 1980s. Think about it. You know, she's a lawyer acting like she's in a high school debate. Can you see her? Like, people are going to laugh at her in the political. They're going to laugh at, you thought they laughed at Trump? They laughed at Trump's behavior. They laughed at Trump's mannerisms. They're not laughing at, his ideology. No one laughs at Trump's ideology. No one. They believe this is the guy's what he believes in, more or less. So, like, no one laughs at that. They're laughing at his behavior and his mannerisms because he's a buffoon and he's a bit of an ignoramus buffoon. No one laughs at what he believes in. They're gonna laugh at Elizabeth Warren, what she's they're gonna say she's high school, man, and like you can't. They're not really. Because those things against Bloomberg's against the company. It's against other people in the company. He releases that, he's going to shame other people. That's just, like, have some respect for other people. They're not running. You know, for someone who owned a company, I was talking to SLC like this about last night. Am I supposed to be responsible for what? Like, is the president of McDonald's responsible for when someone spits on your hamburger? Like, seriously? Or should he just fire the guy? When I had a problem, if anything went crazy with the people that worked under me, my team, I just fire them. I deal with the situation. And that's what he did, you know? bringing up nonsense about what other people did and saying it's such a stupid thing. That's so amateur. These guys are amateurs. Holy smokes. I gotta be honest, I'd way rather have Trump in there than Trump's buffoonery has been getting less and less. Trump is becoming more and more, like, his speeches are pure barnyard, right? Like, it's pure barnyard, and it's pure nonsense. But that's a political spin. Obviously, that's their job. But, like, Trump doesn't do the stupid handshake thing anymore. He stands better these days. He's more graceful in his mannerisms than he was. He's less of a monk. He's less of a buffoon. And so as he's getting better, presenting himself, these guys are acting in high school. Democrats got to get their act together, man. Straight up. That's just amateur. It's just amateur hour. And it's been a number of debates right now. Go out, get a bunch of motherfucking buzzers. Holy jeez. And stop being childish. If you want to nail Bloomberg, talk to him about money. Hey Bloomberg, we're going to tax this. What are you going to do? You're super rich. Do you think you should pay a little bit more? No? Then where are you going to get the money? What are you going to do? And so they should say things like that. Warren, Sanders, all those guys have the opportunity right now to ask one of the wealthiest people in all of the world how he feels about about their democratic idea of taxing more people, how they feel about his company paying more. Why don't they ask him? He's right there. Instead of putting a blind eye saying, oh, those people without faces and stuff. He's right there. Ask him. There's not a lot of them. So, it's so stupid. It's beyond stupid. It's embarrassing. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents on the debate. So, like, or guys are gonna laugh at you, and get some proper buzzers. That's inexcusable. So that's inexcusable. Raising your hand. That's beyond childish. And so, anyways, aside of that, man, they can make it look so cool. They could have it go red, white, and blue. They can light up. It can light up with intensity. It can be a number on who buzzed in first. Where do you get these producers? What shit school did you go to? Like, obviously didn't. Like, what kind of shit production school did you go to produce a shit show like that? Anyways, next.